political Super Sunday in Uttar Pradesh. Rahul Srivastav, Anand Zanane, Sonal Mehrotra and Alok Pandey joins us for more on that. Rahul, you've been reporting on how much money is being spent by parties for these rallies.
Amitabh, if you could repeat what you were saying.
I was just saying, Rahul, you've been reporting on how much money is being spent by political parties for these rallies.
Yes, Amitabh, it's not just a matter of money. What I think is that the top gear for Battle 2014 in Uttar Pradesh has been engaged by political parties, and today was an action-packed day. Action-packed day, and today joining me on the program is my colleague Anand Zanane, who was tracking the Allahabad rally by the Samajwadi Party top leaders Mulayam Singh Yadav and Akhilesh Yadav, and Sonal Mehrotra, who was in Kanpur chasing Arvind Kejriwal, the new entrant. There were three big rallies in Uttar Pradesh. Lucknow, Narendra Modi. We had Akhilesh Yadav and Mulayam Singh Yadav in Allahabad, and Arvind Kejriwal, who started from Delhi, today reached Kanpur amidst huge crowds and a lot of celebrations as far as the Aam Aadmi voters are concerned. What is interesting is that in one action-packed day, political parties have upped the hostilities. There were fierce electioneering and sloganeering. Narendra Modi attacked his political rivals. Akhilesh Yadav and Mulayam Singh Yadav were attacking Narendra Modi, and Kejriwal was not only attacking the Congress but trying to say that Narendra Modi will have to wait for him if he contests from Uttar Pradesh. Here is a quick snapshot of what exactly these top leaders said across Uttar Pradesh.
जहां तक कि आपने गुजरात के बारे में कहा, आज पता होना चाहिए सभी साथियों को, बताइए सबसे गंदी नदियां आज गुजरात की है। जितनी गंदी नदियां सब देख लिया, पढ़ लिया, और ये कोई हम नहीं कह रहे हैं, ये हम नहीं कह रहे हैं, ये प्रख्यात विद्वान हमारे हिंदुस्तान के हैं। उन्होंने कहा कि हिंदुस्तान में सबसे गंदी नदियां गुजरात की हैं। आपने इतना मुसलमानों का कत्लेआम किया था, और मुसलमानों का कत्लेआम करके माफी मांगते यहाँ के नेता। क्या यहाँ के हमारे मुसलमान भाइयों को नासमझ समझते हो?
आप गुजरात की आलोचना कर रहे हो। अच्छा होता आप अपने उत्तर प्रदेश के काम का हिसाब देते। भाइयों बहनों, मैं उत्तर प्रदेश के लोगों को पूछना चाहता हूं, आपको बिजली मिलती है? जरा जोर से बोलिए, बिजली मिलती है? जरा गुजरात जाकर के देख के आइए। 24 घंटे 365 दिन बिजली मिलती है नेताजी। और आपके यहां तो बिजली में भी रिजर्वेशन है। आपको तुलना करनी है। एक साल में आपने उत्तर प्रदेश में 150 दंगे करवाए हैं। गुजरात में 10 साल में एक दंगा नहीं हुआ है, कहीं कर्फ्यू नहीं लगा है।
कई पत्रकारों से बातचीत हो रही थी, कई लोगों से बातचीत हो रही थी, कहते जी मोदी की बड़ी हवा है, मोदी की बड़ी हवा है, मोदी की बड़ी हवा है। हम भी सोच रहे थे मोदी की बड़ी हवा है, चलो देख के आते हैं कैसी हवा चल रही है। उसके पहले मैं हरियाणा भी गया था, हरियाणा के भी कई गांव में होके आया हूं, और पिछले 1.5 दिन से उत्तर प्रदेश में 17 विधानसभाओं में कल से हम लोग घूम चुके हैं और कई लोगों से बातचीत कर चुके हैं। दोस्तों, मेरे को तो कहीं हवा दिखाई नहीं दे रही। पता नहीं कैसे बता रहे हैं हवा है, वो टीवी चैनलों में ही हवा है बस, बाकी और कहीं हवा नहीं है।
One element very interesting about the rallies in Allahabad and Lucknow is that it seemed that Mulayam Singh Yadav of the Samajwadi Party and Narendra Modi of the BJP are trying to create and narrow down the contest for Uttar Pradesh's 80-odd seats between the two. Perhaps what experts are saying is that the attempt is to polarize the voters so that it can become mutually beneficial. But also it's a fact that for the first time, we have been witnessing that Mulayam Singh Yadav has been talking about the development issue. It is something perhaps a counter to what Narendra Modi has been doing in terms of talking about the success story in Gujarat, how his investment is better, how electricity situation in Gujarat is better. And Mulayam Singh Yadav has been drawn out of the shell and has been attacking Narendra Modi and even inviting him for a debate as far as development issue is concerned. But what one can feel over the last few days moving around in Uttar Pradesh is that the Samajwadi Party's young government, led by young Akhilesh Yadav, in Uttar Pradesh has generated tremendous amount of anti-incumbency. Anand Zanane, my colleague, is standing by with some voters and he will... And Anand, if you can speak to some of our voters and try to find that what exactly is really ailing the government of Uttar Pradesh, that almost every rival is attacking them, and that the public response, the perception, seems to be rather building up to be too negative.
Well, Rahul, I'm joining you from a chaat shop here, and interestingly, this chaat shop is also serving chow mein. And perhaps just the way Arvind Kejriwal is standing out and seems like the odd thing out, like at this particular chaat shop, this chow mein is standing out in that sense. So that is also the flavor of the season. But let's try to get a sense from the people over here as to how they view Mulayam Singh's rally today. Mulayam Singh ने आज यहाँ पे कहा है इलाहाबाद के अंदर कि मतलब नरेंद्र मोदी जो हैं उनको विकास की बात नहीं करनी चाहिए. उत्तर प्रदेश में विकास बहुत हुआ है, और आपको क्या लगता है कि उत्तर प्रदेश के मुकाबले में विकास जो है गुजरात में कम है या ज्यादा है? आप क्या मानते हैं?
विकास का मैं बताता हूँ, एज फार एज प्रोग्रेस इज कंसर्न, सी द कंडीशन ऑफ रोड्स, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, द वाटर, द क्राइम रेट. तो इट इटसेल्फ विल प्रूव कि हाउ मच प्रोग्रेस और विकास Mulayam Singh Yadav has done here.
Do you think Mulayam Singh Yadav is very jittery because he believes that Modi's invasion is really taking enormous amount of gaining an enormous amount of momentum in Uttar Pradesh?
Maybe I would like to say you are perfectly fine, perfectly right that he is getting the momentum. Modi is getting the momentum, but all these like Mulayam Singh, he has till now he has been doing the communalism or the caste politics. And regarding progress, since Modi is saying progress, that's why he is following him. Now Kejriwal is saying corruption, so everybody has started following it. I don't know what is happening to our politics and what this system.
Well, it's now a given, Rahul, that in Uttar Pradesh, if you have a Modi rally, you will have a counter rally from Mulayam Singh Yadav. Today, as you pointed out, development was one of the other things that he spoke about. But clearly, the focus, the thing that dominated Mulayam Singh's mind space was the fact that Modi is proving to be a formidable challenger to him in Uttar Pradesh, which is why he resurrected Gujarat and said that someone who has actually, presided over the mass murder of innocents cannot seek penance. So that seemed to be the main pitch also for Mulayam Singh as far as his rally in Allahabad was concerned. Rahul?
Anand, one quick question here. That Mulayam Singh Yadav has won so many elections in Uttar Pradesh over the last so many decades. The issue never was development. Mulayam Singh Yadav never built great roads, did great amount of development work. Still, the basic in the caste cauldron of Uttar Pradesh, he had maxed the caste system. Suddenly we have a situation in which we find Mulayam Singh Yadav is talking development and Narendra Modi is not talking Mandir and Hindutva. Isn't this rather new on the ground that these political forces are slightly moving away from what they were doing in the past?
Well, absolutely, and that changing political discourse perhaps can be attributed to the fact that you have an Arvind Kejriwal also in the scheme of things now, in the political scheme of things, which is why, you need to steer away from the regular things that actually attract voters, like polarization and seeking votes on the basis of caste and on the basis of religion, and talk of development, and which is why we see this so far reformed pitch from Mulayam Singh Yadav as well. But clearly the damage or the polarization that needed to happen on account of religion has already happened in Uttar Pradesh, many people feel, because the Muzaffarnagar riots, which happened about 4.5 months ago, have already in a sense ensured that degree of polarization that could prove beneficial to either the BJP or the Samajwadi Party. Rahul?
That means, Anant, that behind the surface, that friction is still on, but it is being covered with all this better talk about or politically correct talk of development progress. Thanks, Anant. You mentioned the Kejriwal factor. Sonal Mehrotra has been chasing Arvind Kejriwal, who has been chasing a new political paradigm and perhaps a new political idea. Sonal, how do you find Arvind Kejriwal's campaign different in terms of his sheer roadshow, which started from somewhere on the one extreme of Uttar Pradesh nearing Delhi, and it has reached Kanpur? How was the response like? Is it certain new curiosity and euphoria, or the people who are supporting him, coming out for him, do they really mean some business in terms of voting for him?
Well, Rahul, it is Arvind Kejriwal. If you compare his rally with Modi, then the one clear thing is he could not compete with him in the sheer number of numbers which turned up the rally, or in the number of arrangements which were, carried out. But clearly he used this platform here in Kanpur, his very first rally in UP, to make a very strong political pitch, claiming and almost daring Modi to go and fight elections from Banaras, and he will see him them. He also made it very categorical that he will be travelling to Gujarat to test the Gujarat model himself. He called it the hype revolving Modi to all be a media phenomenon. But here I am at this tea stall in Mall Road. This is where in UP, generally politics is decoded. After spending a day, generally casual, not like the busy lives in metropolitan cities, people come out with their families, discuss politics. Today, the discussion over tea and coffee here is about Arvind Kejriwal. How did he really do? Let's go and directly speak to them. आप सब अभी डिस्कस कर रहे थे कि कुछ लोग तो आज अरविंद केजरीवाल की रैली देख ही नहीं पाए क्योंकि घर पे लाइट नहीं थी, कोई सुन ही नहीं पाए, आधे लोग जा नहीं पाए. लेकिन जो आपने समझा अरविंद केजरीवाल की रैली से, उन्होंने ऑलमोस्ट बोला है कि इस बार सरकार जब बनेगी नेशनली जब लोकसभा में, तो उनके सपोर्ट के बिना नहीं बन पाएगी. क्या कानपुर के लोगों का सपोर्ट मिलेगा उनको?
मैम, बेसिकली वी आर फ्रॉम कानपुर यूथ वेलफेयर एसोसिएशन, एंड कानपुर का यूथ केजरीवाल से अभी अटैच्ड नहीं है, क्योंकि केजरीवाल ने ऐसा कुछ किया ही नहीं है जो यूथ के लिए, यूथ से इंटरेक्शन बढ़ाया या यूथ से कभी क्या कहते हैं इंटरेक्ट हुए हैं वो. तो बेसिकली कानपुर का यूथ तो केजरीवाल के साथ अभी नहीं है. तो
किसके साथ है? मोदी की बात तो ज्यादा समझ में आती है आपकी.
इफ वी कंपेयर मोदी एंड Kejriwal is like Sir Don Bradman as in cricket, and Modi is like Sachin Tendulkar. He played a very good innings since the last decade, and Kejriwal is like Sir Don Bradman. He came and he just played and he get off. तो we want कि एक सचिन तेंदुलकर आए इंडियन पॉलिटिक्स में जो पूरा सिनेरियो चेंज कर सके. तो वी आर लुकिंग फॉर मोदी. And we hope.
What about you? Arvind Kejriwal ने आज स्पीचेस में अपने बोला, बहुत ही कांस्टेंट उनका एक बात थी. He kept saying that give him a chance. If given a chance, he will ensure that people of UP get what they desire.
मैम, जैसे होता है नहीं, जैसे भैया ने कहा कि सचिन तेंदुलकर मैच खेलते रहे, अब वो रिटायर हो गए. नरेंद्र मोदी को भी रिटायर होना चाहिए. आगे मौका दो तो किसी को, आप भी नहीं दे रहे तो आगे किसे पड़ेगा आदमी.
Well, political lines and the political pitches here in Kanpur are clearly drawn. Somebody comparing Narendra Modi to Sachin, others saying that it's time for him to perhaps retire. So interesting times really ahead, Rahul. The sense that one gets on the streets is that people and Arvind Kejriwal at the Aam Aadmi Party clearly has been able to leave an impact. It's got the conversation going, but will that translate into votes remains to be the bigger question. Or because here people, a lot of this is the Hindu hinterland. A lot of people, go on to tell you that they would like to go for a tried and tested Narendra Modi. But will that happen, or will there be a political googly right in the end? We'll have to wait and watch.
Thanks, Sonal. Interesting times, because if we look at the elements we have reported today, there is an attempt by Mulayam Singh Yadav and Narendra Modi to reduce the fight and narrow down the fight between the two, and we suddenly find Arvind Kejriwal, the principal target today, being Narendra Modi, realizing that Narendra Modi could well be one of the stronger forces in Uttar Pradesh in the coming elections. Moving away from Uttar Pradesh, there was another interesting protest and political event which has been, in fact, been happening for the last few days in Bihar. Once Ramvilas Paswan joined the BJP as part of the NDA, the political equations have changed in the state. Nitish Kumar, the Bihar Chief Minister, who had dumped the BJP to move out of the NDA over the question of Narendra Modi, is now out in the open. He's trying to show that he is still a force, and my colleague Alok Pandey is there at the site where Nitish Kumar was battling for a special status for Bihar, something he's trying to create as a political challenge to the Congress party and trying to prove that he is fighting for the development of Bihar. Alok, if you can hear me. Alok, Yesterday there was a Thali Peeth protest. Today Nitish Kumar is still demanding a special status. Do you think that if you in UPs we have Mulayam Singh Yadav and Narendra Modi talking only development, not their pet issues, suddenly find in Bihar also you have becoming such an issue that Nitish Kumar is perhaps putting all his eggs in the development basket?
Well, Rahul, good evening from Patna. I could not hear you very properly. I'm sorry. But yes, Nitish Kumar trying to pitch himself as somebody who cares about the development of Bihar and will go to any extent to get this special category stated. In fact, this will be his main demand, main electoral plank in the coming Lok Sabha polls. All through the day, Rahul, Patna was totally shut by a JDU enforced band. Other parts of the state were also shut. Now it's opened up. So if you want to come and have a puchka at this road, Fraser Road in Patna, you can do so right now. If you want to go out shopping, you can do so right now too. But all through the day, there was a band. Mr. Kumar's highlight of the day was marching from his residence to Gandhi Maidan, where he carried out a 5-hour-long dharna demanding special status. Let's just look at what happened through the day, through the story that I filed some time ago actually.
Ten years ago, it looked impossible that in two states where caste is perhaps the most compelling factor when it comes to voting, there is only one talk emerging. Narendra Modi talking development, Mulayam Singh Yadav challenging Narendra Modi for a debate on growth, Kejriwal saying that the model of growth in Gujarat is bogus, something better needs to be done in Uttar Pradesh, and in Patna, Nitish Kumar saying that he will fight for better development of Bihar.